we move on to this next problem, we need to get the 4 over to the left because we want the right side to be 0. So we're beginning with 3 minus x over x plus 2, and we want to subtract 4 to make that greater than or equal to 0. And I'm going to write that 4 as 4 over 1. Now, I need a common denominator here, so this is going to become all over x plus 2. This will be 3 minus x minus 4 times x plus 2 now, greater than or equal to 0. We've got to do a little bit of cleanup there in the numerator, so here we go. This will be 3 minus x minus 4x minus 8 all over x plus 2, greater than or equal to 0. 0 right there. And that implies that when we subtract, we're going to have 3 minus 8, that's negative 5, and here we're going to have a negative 5x, so negative 5x minus 5 over x plus 2 is greater than or equal to 0. This is still kind of coming together here, so let's do some more cleanup. Let's factor the negative 5 out of the numerator and have x plus 1 over x plus 2 greater than or equal to 0. And then if we divide both sides by negative 5, we can get to x plus 1 over x plus 2 is now less than or equal to 0. And 0 divided by negative 5 is still 0. So this is basically the start of our problem. Our critical values are going to be at negative 1 up in the numerator and negative 2 down in the denominator. So I'm going to draw a number line and highlight those 2 points, negative 2 and negative 1, and we want to analyze what's going to happen sign-wise in those two, in the numerator and denominator, x plus 1 and x plus 2. When we substitute in values smaller than negative 2, we get negative in the x plus 1 numerator, negative right there, but we get positive values when we substitute values greater than negative 1. Something like 0. 0 plus 1 makes a positive. For the x plus 2, values to the left of negative 2 will produce a negative to the far left, a positive in the middle, and a positive on the right. And we are looking at the quotient of those two. So dividing, negative divided by negative is positive, negative divided by positive is negative, and positive divided by positive is positive. We want to know where is this quotient less than or equal to 0, and the answer is in the center. Now, we're including the zeros, and so we almost are tempted to include both endpoints, but at the left endpoint, that's not part of the domain. So we're going to have an open circle there and a filled in circle on the right, and the solution to this rational inequality is from negative 2 up to negative 1 inclusive of the right endpoint.